Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, I'm Tilda, and welcome back to the Journey of the 5th edition for D&D. And when last we met, we had just leveled up and we had finished up in the Cragmaw Caverns, where we basically made an accord with some terrible goblins. But we rescued Saladin, the human, so we are taking him back now to Phandalin. And that's where our next adventure will be. And I get to see my aunt!
Yeah. And there was much rejoicing.
Alright, so you guys have basically jumped back onto the Tribor Trail.
Feels good being chaotic neutral. Like I was always this. Feels natural.
We think so too.
Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition.
We didn't get that.
With your handsome salted elf.
Okay, so after as you guys finish up on the trail...
She's Tilda.
Let's move things around so Jocelyn can see. So you guys are heading back. Here's a map of the town.
It's a beautiful
You're
map
coming
for
down
those at home.
this way, by the way.
I know the best
north,
inn.
south, east,
I know the best inn that we can stay
Now I
at.
seem to remember your aunt had honey,
Yeah,
Oh no, she's got a farm, and
but
she
no,
makes
she had honey biscuits.
Yeah, she makes honey biscuits. But I don't think she can put us all up. But the Stonehill Inn is very nice. I've been there.
You said to try the honey biscuits.
Yes, you should try them if she's made them.
Okay.
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 But she can't support.
All right, so let's go to the inn. Let's go to the fine inn.
so-
that are-
Stonehill Inn. I recommend that one. I recommend the Stonehill Inn.
Not
Okay.
the other inn.
No, we don't want to go to the other inn.
Let's go to the other end. No.
Okay.
Well, I think we'll go to the stone. Well, I'll go to the stone.
I'll go to the Stonehill.
Let's go.
Oh,
So-
Lady Delic, you'll like it a lot better.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, dear Tilda.
Though I would love to go to an inn, I must find out. Oh wait, are there any churches here?
There is actually. There's the God of Luck, and there's a House of the Luck.
Oh. Okay, then I'll go to that.
Okay, so the rutted track emerges from the wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin.
It's been a while. It's so pretty though.
The town
It's
consists of
picturesque.
40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built out of old flagstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbled stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surrounded by newer houses and shops.
My aunt's farm is on the south side of the town.
Showing how much this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of a cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts, as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on the hillside to the
A
east.
ruined manor house.
Yes, Trissendar Manor.
As
Funny
you
how
approach,
build
you
your
see
towns
children
on
playing on the
remains of
town
others.
green, the townsfolk tending to chores and running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. As Sildar Hallwinter, the human friend that you saved from the cave, he looks at you much more relaxed. He just sighs, and you just see the tension relax from his shoulders as you get within sight of the town. My friends, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is quite quaint, and Tilda seems very acquainted to it.
I've been there. It's been a while. I haven't been home in a very long time. Do you know my aunt?
I do not.
You?
I am actually here seeking a friend myself.
Seeking a friend for the end of the world?
Funny how you build your towns on the remains of others.
Don't know what to say
Well,
to that.
if there was one already there, I mean, the foundations are there, and if they no longer remain, what's to keep us from doing it?
We're just more efficient, you see, than elves who seem to, I don't know, spend centuries building things.
The problem is
They're slow.
our towns don't really decay as yours do.
And
Well, neither do they.
Saldar just looks at you with the wise eyes of a 50-year-old human and just says, My elven friend, be warned that even elven civilizations rise and fall with the tides. This was once a great community until orc hordes came down from the north and descended upon it. Thankfully, that's partially why I'm coming here, as I am a member of the Lord's Alliance and we are seeking to re-civilize the chaos out there.
Oh, re-civilizing things. That sounds delightful.
The Lord's Alliance is, a group of nobles and noble souls that wish to civilize the wildlands and make life safe for everyone.
Only nobles?
Well, noble at heart are accepted of our numbers if they're truly noble on the inside.
I see.
We wish to create civilization from the chaos.
Does one have to make an application, or is there an interview process?
As you ask, as he kind of puts a hand, almost grandfatherly, on your leg, on your knee. And
Sliding it slowly.
Right, guys,
Real man.
this is D&D After Dark.
we shall talk more on this privately.
Oh, well, how delightful. We should have tea.
Wait, is this really D&D After Dark?
No.
And he does mention that the reason that I am here is actually to find a friend of mine who actually was sent down here by the Lord's Alliance ahead of me.
Who? Building faction.
He was sent down here. He's a short, dark-bearded human wizard in his mid-ages of 30.
Does he have a name? Or should we just call him short, dark, and balding?
No, call him,
His
call
name
him
is
Salt Human.
his name is
Salt
Irano.
human.
Irano Albrecht.
Irano Albrecht.
Or
He's
Salt
been a
Human.
long-standing member of the Lord's Alliance.
What, don't they get to sing?
And he just chuckles.
Only with a person.
And I love the humor of the halfling people. You are the best of our hearts.
Aw, I'm so glad you noticed.
They are rather nice, aren't they? Very charming creatures.
It's smaller, so it has to be quality over quantity.
And your energy just reminds me of one of my granddaughters. And just about at this point in the conversation, you guys are pulling down into the middle of town. What do
Because you
guys
are
want to do?
her. Dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
if we go that way and down a little farther, the inn is going to be on the left.
I'd say
Okay.
let's go to the inn, but let's check
Oh,
out our
provisions
surroundings.
here. Provisions here, right next to the inn. Here, you can get provisions.
Oh, good.
Is there...
Oh, no. We should drop off the cargo first.
Yes, that
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
true.
That's a
Yeah.
jolly good
Barthen's
idea.
provisions. Now remember, you were paid to bring the provisions there.
Yes.
Let's go there first.
Bring it back.
Barthen's.
Okay, but we drop off his provisions, the rock seekers, but we the other stuff needs to go to the other place.
So the ones that had the shield.
Yes, the lion shield.
The lion shield.
The ones that we got from the you know where, from the you know whats.
Well, they're the ones stole them all. Anyways, yeah, okay.
No,
Okay.
we didn't steal. How many times do I have to tell you?
And
we
liberated.
reclaimed.
As soon as you say
Liberated.
steal,
See, liberated.
Sildar kind of gives you the squinty eye of
Liberated.
It's
the stuff
liberated.
From the cave.
Do you want us
He
to
was
put
there
you
with
back in
us.
the cave?
yes, but steal. When you say the word steal, he gives you this look. Of,
We also stole
I
you from them.
misspoke.
because
You can't
Liberated.
steal what was already. We're liberated it.
We
Yes.
rescued it to return
Exactly.
it to its
Like we
proper
rescued you.
owners.
Exactly.
all right. So you guys go to Barthen's provisions.
Yes.
It's those blackguard goblins that stole it.
Vile creatures.
Okay, so
Except for
it's
Slug.
Well, Splug is very
Silver
sweet.
Splug.
Splug is still vile.
in the back of the wagon, you hear
Love you guys.
That's
Splug,
right,
shut up!
Splug. But don't talk to my Splug that way.
as you see him like hiding under burlap sacks,
Okay,
so nobody in the town can see him back there.
Don't worry, Lady Corlin will not let anything
It's
happen
like,
to you,
huh.
Splug.
Slug, once you get her liver, you'll be fine.
Oh, and a bath.
Splug, you better not cause a scene.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I highly recommend you don't stray from Lady Corlin's, servants and her. You
Herself.
better behave.
I thought I'd get you a golden collar and a really delightful leash. It'll be very charming.
He'll need a bath and some new
And
clothes.
he doesn't quite know what these words are, but all he hears is you're giving him something golden.
I'll
He's
translate
kinda
it.
excited.
Wait, is there a word for leash in Goblin?
I'm sure there is. They got
Yes.
dogs.
Leash. I will translate in Goblin.
He looks kind of sad, and he's talking to him in Goblin. You almost feel like he's picking on your Splug.
Don't be unkind to Splug.
I am simply translating.
I don't know about your translation skills.
Well, as most
I'm
sensitive
sure Lady
creatures don't like wearing a collar.
I'm
You
sure
can
Lady
attest to
Corlin
that.
would prefer that Splug only speak
I
English.
never wore a collar.
Yes,
and
Splug, you should
understand
practice
that,
your collar.
Sentient creatures do not want to.
Okay, and as you
Sure,
guys
sentient.
as you guys pull up in front of the shop, you see this bald, roughly you'd say about 50-ish human male coming out, and he kind of puffs up his chest. He's got an apron on, and he kind of looks at you as you come pulling up in the wagon.
Hi, I'm Tilda. You remember me?
He kind of looks at you.
I'm Colin's niece.
You know halflings all look alike.
Oh,
My hair color's different.
Oh, her little scamp. Yeah, I've heard her talk about you.
Yeah, we brought you some stuff. We're working for Gundren Rockseeker.
Oh, Gundren's order. I was been waiting for it. He sticks his hand out asking for the invoice.
Who's got the invoice?
I have the invoice.
Okay. He takes the invoice, he unscrolls it. All right, this will be perfect. If you guys wouldn't mind helping us unload, and he just looks back and he goes, Ender, Thistle, help unload! And then he just, kind of puts his hands on his hips, looks at you guys.
Should we tell him about the creature?
No, he'll find out soon enough.
I would rather tell him
Well,
until they.
No, let's be.
As he, as soon as his two shop boys come out and start unloading the wagon, are any of you guys helping?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
I am gonna
I'm
help because I'm
helping.
very good at
Okay.
carrying stuff.
I'm reading. Oh no, I'll help with
Wars
mage.
can carry heavy.
Okay.
I am
I'm
not above
assisting-
an honest day's
So,
labor.
you're reading the book, he goes, you must be the bookkeeper of the group. Come with me so I can cash you out.
No, I'm the bookkeeper.
And he kind of gives you a double take and,
I will
come
come
on
in-
inside so I can give you your
He's
money.
a mage.
He
Don't
noticed.
be burning anything down in my shop.
I'm helping carry the stuff with mage hand through
Okay.
the door, and then probably placing it down.
Okay.
They can carry it
And
from there.
The two shop boys are in awe of you watching your magical hand lifting things up and putting it down.
Actually, I'm going to see how much I can carry. 12. I'm guessing it's not very. hard.
It's enough. At least you didn't drop and break anything. That
I
could have been
throw the
embarrassing.
stuff
Through a window. So as Tilda goes into the shop with him, Elmar Barthen, the lean shop clerk, goes back behind the counter and pulls out a
Did you
lockbox.
just say Baratheon?
Baratheon.
Okay, I was like, Game of Thrones?
Lannister.
He pulls out a little key around his neck, opens his lockbox, kind of does this whole double take, make sure you two are the only ones in the shop, opens it, pulls out a little leather
Do I
bag.
see where he puts the key?
Oh, it goes around his neck. And then
is it a chain or is it a cord?
It's a chain.
Okay.
He counts out a couple coins. You notice they're all in gold. And then he hands you, he slides across the counter to your side of the counter, 5 stacks of 10 gold coins each. I do believe Gunther said it was going to be 50 gold coins for you guys to bring it here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That'll be 10 gold a piece, guys.
There's not going to be a surcharge.
No. But there
And,
perhaps might be another visit.
You guys look like you've been, a little rough under the weather. I mean, your friend in the wagon there looks pretty beat up.
Oh yeah, we rescued him.
So, Gundren didn't say anything about the wagon, so I'm guessing you're going to keep it at delivery?
Well, we have another delivery to make.
Okay. If there's anything you want, by all means, you've got some coins in your pocket to spend. And he kind of gestures to the shelves. You see standard adventuring fare.
Okay, I need some more arrows.
More arrows?
I need more arrows.
I'll buy some ink
Okay, let me see that book.
because I need it.
And in case anyone is interested, you do have a decent amount of money.
I have 20 now.
Oh, are there any books that I would
So,
enjoy?
not really.
Okay, then
It's more of a supply thing. Anyone interested in looking to buy?
I might buy some
Anything
armor.
under 25 gold on that page is available. Standard adventuring fare. Does anyone want a 10-foot pole or 100 feet of rope?
I will take the
I'll
100.
buy ink.
Okay.
I'll buy 100 feet.
Don't close the page.
Oh.
Everyone else needs it.
What page was it?
I'll buy 100 feet.
Wait, found it.
Good job.
I already have rope.
Okay. We don't need rope.
Okay. So you do have some coppers and gold to spend out of your pockets.
Ink is 10 gold.
Is there a separate money lender here, or we can exchange
It's
things?
coins of the crown. You're good.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean,
Oh.
so I can.
He can
transfer this-
actually do that. He's got it in his money box. Each pouch is basically different coinage.
Okay, so
So are you wanting
100
to convert copper
100
coins?
copper equals how many copper? I mean, because I keep thinking World of Warcraft coinage. How many copper equates to a silver?
Remember in World of Warcraft when you got your first gold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or back in the vanilla when it like friggin' took forever to make gold.
Yes.
Can my quiver hold more than 20 arrows?
No.
Aww.
Well, it's a quiver. You can only stack so much in it.
What if I designed a double quiver?
Or you get a magic quiver.
I would like that.
Or could you have a back
Quiver of holding. That's what I want.
Quiver of holding.
Fill it with arrows.
Exactly.
There you
I
go.
need a better jacket.
I know. I wore a jacket that this time.
Okay, let's see here. 1 gold piece is worth 10
But
silver.
better cold than hot.
And okay, 3 most
I
coins
disagree.
are- 1 silver is worth 10 copper. Okay, so all right.
Okay, so you can go ahead and convert your coinage.
So 1 copper is, or how much is?
10 copper per silver.
And
It's just
Well, I still
complicated.
have quite a number of arrows, so I only need to buy a couple arrows. If my quiver will only hold 20.
arrows are on the previous page, by the way.
So is there any library here?
In town, not per se, but there are some folks. I'll be right back to get drinks.
Should we pause it then?
No, continue on.
How long
For
Okay, so
Alrighty then.
Well, I guess it's my job to entertain you at home.
well, so I mean, what are you purchasing?
So I'm going to convert my copper into silver, so that's...
Under my page bill under your
So how's it going? Huh? Good day at work?
So okay, let's
Just
see
remember,
here.
I'm
You're
gonna get a
doing-
healer's kit though. Or do you have to be a healer for that? I mean,
I
is there
don't
like
know.
a first aid kit?
I would probably think you need to have some medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here it is. Healer's kit. This kit is a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and splints. The kit has 10 uses. As an action, you can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom or medicine check.
I totally want that. How much
See,
is that?
it's 5 gold pieces.
I
We
now have
totally have that. I'm getting that too.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
you know you can never not travel without. Every Boy Scout will tell you, always be prepared. So.
Send-
Absolutely. I agree.
So any games you're playing? Those at home? Huh?
I'm going
Excited
to
for
also
a bit
buy a
D&D?
medicine kit.
Okay. The healer's kit is 5 gold pieces. It's 10 uses.
See, I'm having a conversation. I contribute.
here.
They'll remember me. They'll be like, remember that conversation I had?
Ooh, goodness.
I'm excited for Steampunk Day.
I'm delighted that you're excited for Steampunk Day. Now I have even more impetus to make it
Everybody
happen.
will want to play Carabos Club.
Yes. Well, we may have to do...
No one will want to play Carol.
Carabos Club is awesome.
I will play Carabas Club.
Yeah.
It better not be free.
I
No.
think we'll have to have different sessions and run some board games and some RPGs.
I'm playing.
Cool.
Anti-dueling.
Remember that game
And
we
there's
played?
always
it was
tea-dueling.
We were airships.
Airship something or other, yeah.
Airship King.
Well,
There
we're
were different
actually.
airships.
Oh yeah.
We played this game with our Pathfinder group.
Yes, I forgot.
We
about
actually
that.
have an airship.
Look at me now. I'm talking.
We are the airship Celestra.
Ooh, I like that. That's
Yes.
good.
It's actually named after a Battlestar Galactica classic.
Cool.
The Take the Celestra. But it's like for my husband, he's the airship captain.
So do those at home like steampunk? Huh?
I hope
Huh?
so.
Tell us. Tell us about it. We're interested. We're interested in hearing from you.
I promise we don't actually wear goggles while gaming.
Yeah.
This is
Or do they?
This is the salted elf. This is the salted elf at the 12 o'clock
Okay,
news
I
hour.
converted
Okay.
Tell us
most
what
of my
you're thinking.
copper and some of my silver into gold pieces, so that
What
I'm
is
not carrying
silver
as
going
much.
to for?
10. It's 10 and 10. So 10 copper make with silver. 10 silver make a gold.
What's the EP?
I don't know.
Electrum pieces.
Yeah.
Do you need to buy paper for your spells and stuff?
No. I'm.
Or what about what is the
So 10 silver equals gold.
yeah?
Yes.
10 silver equals gold.
We do not
Okay.
have a lot of money.
Actually, we have
We
quite
actually
a
have
bit
quite a
compared to
bit.
the common folk.
Oh yes, well we don't.
Those dirty.
Hey, I am the common folk.
You're not common gaming.
No, I'm extraordinary
You're
common
awesome.
folk. Because I have a destiny.
Yes.
Maybe I could share my knowledge.
Mhm.
Ah.
Well, let's see here. I need to buy a couple more.
Where'd the GM go?
He went to go get. He's a bit parched. He
Oh.
went to go get sustenance.
He came for a mint julep.
Wrong game.
No, if this was that game, then I'd be summoning zombies everywhere.
That's right.
Well, I do need to get some clothes for Splug.
That's true. But you only have to buy small ones.
That's true.
Children's wear is so much
Halfling
cheaper.
size. I'm sure they keep it in stock since there are a few around.
Yes, actually.
I believe that I shall buy
But you're going to
him-
need to get him a bath.
well,
Well, at the
Oh,
end,
you know what?
have
I
bathing
wouldn't be
facilities.
surprised if they didn't bathe, your handmaidens didn't bathe him already in some nearby stream.
well, you know, Noxie is very good with the bathing, and she carries a delightful supply of
Yeah, we've talked about that.
perfumes.
So how's your day
It's
then?
like, they got a pomander around his neck.
I don't think. Oh, he's still recording. I'm not.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I'm carrying a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Hint, hint. When there's a quiz on BuzzFeed to find which one of us you're most like, you want to be me.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I shall buy some
Because
clothes.
I talk to them. I'm the link
Have you ever
between
heard
our
of the
two.
fourth wall?
I'm the link between our two. No, I break the fourth wall.
He laughs at the fourth.
Do you think I'm acting right now? I've acted, and now I'm not acting. I will break the fourth wall if I please.
You're out of control, sir. So,
Fourth wall, there is no wall. I am the wall.
the
How's your
elfin
week
wall.
been? Yeah, doing good?
It's a short wall.
It
It's not very
is.
tall.
He's
You
not.
know, but it's not as short as, say, others.
No.
It's not like the Great Wall.
It's not like
Actually,
a great wall.
he's probably almost as tall as I am in actuality.
Why you compared me to the Great Wall?
Because you're great, aren't you?
Right?
And it's like talking to a wall.
Or if some of the viewers at home want to make a BuzzFeed quiz to find out which one of us you want to be, just
Hi, I'm Tilda.
no, just put all the answers being me.
Quick, you know, let's sing the Ballad of Galen.
No matter what you
No, that's for when we get to the end.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe Twyla.
Twyla Fair.
Maybe my cousin Twyla.
Is she in town?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Hopefully.
Okay, our GM is back, and he's ready to roleplay.
Beverages have returned.
Most of us have converted our funds and
To easily
do
carry
you
what
got
coinage.
And I
enough
have
soda.
I've been having
enough
a
soda.
conversation with the viewers at home. Quite interesting.
I bought clothes for Splug.
Splug now has civilized attire.
And we will be providing him with a bath.
You better not get any dirt on that, Splug.
I hope he has a hat, because I think that a hat would be ever so charming.
A top hat and a monocle.
Well, were this in fact a steampunk game, yes,
feather in his cap.
he must have a feathered cap. And some delightful
Stuck a
means
feather in
of-
his hat and called him Splug.
Macaroni.
Splug. They called him Splug. What would he call
Spluggeroni.
him?
Spluggeroni.
Spluggeroni.
It's Splug is short for Spluggeroni.
He's Italian.
Actually, it's short for Spluggeroni the Third.
È molto
Esquire.
italiano.
The third of the Spluggeroni family.
Okay, so where are you guys heading to
Spluggeroni.
next after you
I say we
hit
drop
the
off
provision
the
shop?
Maybe they can make another visit there sometime. The land shield. We got to drop off the other supplies. You know, there's probably a ransom for it.
Well, that's delightful.
You mean a reward? Okay,
Are we
so
holding the supplies hostage?
Do you want this bread? If you don't give us 12 gold, this bread gets
I'm
it.
sorry, I'm channeling some ne'er-do-wells.
You know, I love that
first we were
conversation.
here, and now we shall take off to
See,
over
we're past
here.
the inn. This is where we're going to stay then.
So the inn is right there, by the way.
Oh, it looks
Do I
delightful.
see any libraries or any bastion of knowledge?
There are no libraries here.
You don't really see a library per se.
Bastion of knowledge in this one's.
Well, that's
just
Sister,
in that
what's her
manner.
name? She's kind
You
of
do see
smart.
there's a little churchy area.
Okay, what god is this? Because I have lots of religion. I think
Are you lucky? Do you feel lucky?
it's a god of luck.
Timora is the goddess that the church goes to.
Natural 20.
Holy moly!
So,
Whoa!
It is a natural 20.
25. Can you tell me about this god?
My
Yeah,
goodness.
everything you need.
Does 25?
25.
He will
definitely do it.
recite the. You now know everything there is to know about this guy.
On a dice, there's only a certain amount of times I can roll 20. Either 1 or 2. Now tell me, are you feeling lucky?
Do you feel lucky? That's what-
So, pretty much, here you go.
I get 3. Oh,
Tell us about Tamora.
tomorrow.
I thought it was Kimura.
Timora.
Timora.
Timora, oh.
Not Chimera.
I know not Chimera, but I thought it was Kimura.
Timora, goddess of good fortune. Good. Yeah. Suggested domain
He's gone to the
trickery,
dark side.
and symbol is a face-up coin.
Heads. I'm Tilda.
Oh, keep it over there.
So I know all about this god.
Oh,
I am all up in this god.
Ew.
Oh my goodness.
Don't
Well,
tell her priestesses.
so they might get a bit,
Touchy.
yes.
Alright, so when you head to the Lion Shield coster, hanging above the front door of this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it. Okay, and by the way, let's see, as you walk up, what do you guys do? With your
Is it-
cart.
We
It is open, I mean.
park in front and go
Okay.
inside.
Okay.
One of us should
Does
stay
it
watch.
look like it's
I'll stay watch.
It's in good shape.
I'll stay watch.
Okay.
Because the GM has implied something will happen.
I was like, yeah, you never leave the stuff alone.
And pretty much as soon as you guys come in, you notice this woman over in the corner. She's wearing very nice, rustic but very nice attire. She gives you guys a sharp look like, I see you're wearing the dust of the trail on you.
Hi, I'm Tilda.
Nice to meet you.
We may have come across something that belongs to you.
In what way?
Well, there was these nasty little goblins that seemed to have some stuff that didn't belong to them.
And
So we kind of,
flowers.
so we kind of rescued them, along with rescuing this human.
We reliberated.
And she looks and, she gives a polite nod like she almost recognizes him. And she comes up and shakes his hand and, introduces herself to her. Hi, I apologize for that. My name is Linray Greywind. I run this chapter of our group.
Your symbol's this is your symbol, right?
And definitely, because she's got a little embroidered one on her little tunic.
Well, that's what was on these boxes.
Oh, and she goes outside and she seems very excited when she's inspecting the boxes that have, been missing for quite a while now since the bandits. And where did you get these? We've been getting hit by bandits relentlessly lately.
Well, I don't know about bandits, but there was this cave with goblins in it.
The bandits were goblins. They had taken.
Matter of fact, they killed this guy's horse, and then they took him captive, and then all this other,
We came in.
So then
to help
we
rescue
followed
him,
it, and we came across this stuff.
and we thought.
So we
should
thought,
rescue-
hey, I used to live here. I grew up here when I was a kid. So I remembered that there was a place that had that symbol. So we decided to take it with us and give it back to you.
Okay,
There
so
would happen to be a reward by any chance.
there's definitely reward.
Woohoo!
Can you take your wagon around to the back so we can unload it?
We're gonna get murdered.
Thrain.
Yes. Yes, I will take it around.
Okay. And of course, the oxen love Thrain.
Can I roll perception to see how
Sure.
bad we're gonna be murdered?
Such a
Ye of
negative
little
Nancy.
faith.
Madam.
10.
10.
Ravens.
You do not see the guillotine coming. So you guys pull around the back, and you see the town green, which is basically the local park. And yes, if anyone would like, there are mints in there.
I'll take a mint.
Use the can up so it can be converted into steampunkery.
Excellent.
I'm gonna take 2, so I won't need it. That's minty.
Okay, so on the town green, you see children playing and doing their things.
This
playing.
episode has been sponsored by Mint. Mint. It's minty.
It's Altoids.
Okay, so you guys help unload it, and
Now we're gonna be sued. We're gonna be sued because we said their name.
No,
We're not.
it's called plugging.
Yeah,
we
what are
all
you talking
like
about?
Altoids.
Plug the slug.
Okay,
Course,
wait,
plug.
wait, I got this.
Altoids allow us to game as a closer
I
group,
got-
physically
yeah.
speaking.
I got this. I got
One
this.
of those.
God, we love Altoids. No, we need a sponsorship.
I could use some tea doing sponsorship, Altoids. I'm quite charming, really.
Altoids.
Since I'm talking a lot, I might as well have one too.
Altoids, please sponsor us.
Not.
Okay.
Okay.
So pretty much after you guys help unload the wagon, she actually gives you a 50 gold reward for it.
We weren't murdered.
You weren't murdered! Perhaps that evil disposition of yours should lighten to a
So we each got 10.
chaotic ghoul. Good.
Yes.
So you guys got some
What we got?
pocket change. 10 gold each.
Madam,
Good.
you seem to have quite the establishment here, and your livery is quite fine, your coat of arms. Tell me, pray, what is it that you do?
Well, we sell, buy, and trade arms and armor.
Arms and armor?
Oh.
Yes. Would you like to come inside and see our wares?
Now you're
Oh, I should be delighted to see your fine workmanship on display.
That
awesome
seems to
item.
be a horrible mar on your shield there. It looks like it was perhaps hidden by a maul.
Well, you know, in
She
the
was mauled by a
process
bugbear.
of saving your supplies from the hideous creatures who'd stolen them, I did, in fact, take a
take a look
scuff or two.
You know what
to
I
my-
love? That nice
my
mint taste that
ensemble.
rolls into your mouth as soon as you put in Altoid. Altoid, we need sponsorship.
So
The only
it's-
thing cooler than an Altoid Arctic mint is your frostbolt.
So it's my shield? Did I need to...
Well, your shield
Excellent,
is fine
baby.
technically, but if you'd like a new shiny one,
How is my armor? Is it still shiny or does
it could use a good cleaning.
Your handmaidens need to
A buff and a polish.
a buff and
What
polish?
do I have for armor?
And, oh,
I'm
that
not
dent.
clear. I've been looking.
The dent needs a
has
little work.
Chainmail and shield.
Okay, so I do have a
There's
shield.
only so much
Got it.
Vita
Thank
can
you.
do.
Right?
Oh, just so you know, GM, several of us bought healers kits.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Nice.
not one of them.
I was.
I was.
I bought ink.
Did everybody read how to use a healer's kit?
Yes.
Perfect.
You get 10 uses, and it's basically first aid.
Yep. First aid box.
And some of us bought ink. I was that person.
But Galen, Thrain, and Lady Corlin, we all bought healer's kits.
Very sensible.
Yes.
And I bought ink so I could write that they bought healer's kits.
Oh, and I scoped the place. Oh. Didn't say that out
See, I could get a maul, and that's two-handed. But then
Just
I lose
remember,
my
your
shield.
aunt shops so often.
And the shield is ever so
Yes, I have to
delightful.
behave.
It is. It's very helpful. Because
Now,
I can't
what
afford
kind of-
fancier armor.
Of
Oh,
course. but not
chainmail,
to-
that's what I'm
That's what I have
going to
too.
do.
But
To
fancy armor
jeopardize
is
my
way
aunt.
more expensive.
Let's do something.
Oh,
Got the chainmail to it's like splint even.
oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for that. We're gonna wait.
We'll wait. We'll wait with the chain. We look very delightful in our chainmail.
We do.
though. We
It's
look
very shiny.
sort of,
Chainmail is very fetching.
we're
Yes.
sort of matching chains.
It's so much more malleable than, plate.
That's true.
Far better to be in than the heat.
And I would never ever replace Matilda because
She's a family heirloom.
well, yes, and I'm very fond of her. She's got all of my love and my sweat and my tears bonded into her hand.
And blood.
She waltzes.
I don't
Yeah.
bleed on Matilda. Only others bleed on Matilda.
Every scratch and itch of the blade is a bit of history.
Okay.
And a bit of someone's skull.
No, that would be Thrain.
So where are you guys
Exactly.
going to head once you get unloaded?
Well, if I don't see
Well, how
any-
late in
We
the day
need to
is it?
find. We need
It,
to.
it is mid-afternoon. Sildar is definitely recommended because remember, even though he's been tended by our cleric, he is still pretty
He
beat
needs
up.
help.
So, well, hold it. Where's his fan? I mean, he's there to see somebody. We should see him to where he needs to go.
He wishes to go to the inn first.
We'll
He
go
wants
to
to
Okay,
get
let's
a
go to the inn. Let's
room.
go to the inn. Let's get rooms.
We also have to find out where Cragmar Castle is. That's
Yes.
the key. That's
Yeah.
the most
I
important
need to
thing for us
visit my
to do.
aunt, folks.
I'm
Well, we can have dinner at her house.
I'll ask.
because I have a feeling that
There's a dwarf
the
that's been
priests
kidnapped.
here will
Dwarf
know
man.
something. I'm gonna go there to the priests.
And you know,
Yes.
innkeepers are often quite knowledgeable about the local sites.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
try
good
to.
chatty too.
Yes.
They usually have brochures, and menus from local eateries. and-
Exactly. They
Oh,
may
wait.
know a thing or two about this Cragmar castle.
Right.
Sister Damore's part of my background. I know that you might be able to help. Like I said, I'm gonna go there.
Oh,
Okay.
another map?
Oh no, that's the original map.
I still have the original map.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, well I hadn't seen it out, so I figured I'd keep it.
Well, I have it. I just don't, it's not on
Okay.
the top of my papers.
I go to Sister.
So apparently the wizard has made a copy of the map
Yay.
since he has this fresh ink.
And he likes knowledge.
Who doesn't?
I'm
Okay.
not particularly fond
So
of it.
who's gonna go where first?
I'm going to Sister.
Well, first we
Barbara's.
gotta make sure that he gets taken
Sister
care of.
Girl.
Yes,
Yes.
I will.
Okay.
I will help him get to the inn.
You guys
okay.
can do that.
So you guys are splitting up. The elf is gonna go check out the elf priestess.
I'm going to the inn.
Going to the inn.
I'm
I
going to
will
get
also go to the inn.
Splug a bath and
Okay.
make certain that
I'm
our
the only one going to
comrade
the
is
church.
well taken
I'll go
care
with you
of.
if you want.
No, you go. You go. I'm not
Okay.
judging you. I'm
So-
not judging your devotion to your God at all.
Well, my God is in here.
So
That's right.
the
My God
But
is
your God
everywhere.
does wander.
My God is everywhere.
okay. So you go over to see her. Did you want to give what your background is with her? Why you want to go see her?
Yes. Hello, I am Sultan Leandon, a follower of. I can say this, right? I'm going to say this right. Oghama. Oghma.
She bows to you politely. All gods of good faith are allowed within these walls.
He needs to reevaluate.
I must speak to you. I am on a mission, and I believe you may know something about that. I am looking for a former ritual site in Cragmaw Castle, or whatever. Yeah. I'm trying to make their name. Cragmaw or the Defiled Shrine. Yeah, I'm looking for a shrine that is in Cragmaw Castle.
I am unaware of where the Cragmaw Castle is. I've heard rumors of such. Though, join me, and she basically gestures towards the altar. Shall we pray together for a few moments and see if we get any clarity?
Yes, I actually have a prayer book. Let's do this.
And the young elf maiden takes you over to the
The
altar.
young, sexy elf maid.
Like I said, this was D&D after dark.
Young elves at prayer.
And she does a little
As
prayer
Lady Curly has her
song
hand
and
on her face.
takes a moment to meditate. She then smiles
Beautifically.
beautifully.
Actually, I'm gonna try to pray. What did I roll to pray?
You just pray.
I'm gonna
You're an
pray.
acolyte.
I'm gonna pray out of this prayer.
You can just.
Okay. You were trained as an acolyte. Okay.
It's like, okay, swallow the beverage before it comes out. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So she finishes praying with you, and she stands up, takes a moment, thanks her goddess for this moment of clarity and peace and beauty at the shrine. And she places a hand softly on your shoulder and says, I'm sorry, the goddess has not spoken to me of this place.
I guess you're not lucky.
Is she asking for a little?
I can...
The goddess does not.
I can mention something to you that may be of help.
Yes.
Recently, I belong to an organization of musicians, shall we say? And she kind of, opens her
gown a little, showing a brooch that she's wearing on one of her undergarments that looks like a harp.
Ah.
Isn't that one of the factions?
It is one of the factions, the Harpers. I have been...
Can I roll history to
Sure.
find out about them?
Xander, you're rolling full.
22.
That's a really good roll.
He is a rolling fool.
22.
Basically, you know the Harpers.
I know the Harpers.
You know the Harpers.
You know.
They're a secretive
They're a wonderful
organization.
couple, the Harpers.
They're all about equality for the people, and they love magic and knowledge. Basically, it's like a spy network
Pretty cool.
that loves magic too. Magic, knowledge.
I've heard of them.
Yeah. My colleagues, my superiors wish me to speak with a banshee named Agatha to see if we can get answers about a spell book.
Spell book.
As his pointed ears perk up.
It's a spell book that belonged to a legendary mage named Bowgentle.
Be gentle? Bojangles.
Bojangles.
It's a Bojangles.
Mr. Bogentle.
Unfortunately, I sought her out at her supposed lair, but the creature did not appear to me. But, from what I've been told, and what rumors I pieced together, if you go to this banshee and you present her with a gift, she will answer one question for you.
Really
And
loudly.
what is this gift?
Well, actually, and she opens a little...
Can I roll history or insight on banshees?
Okay.
Insight. 14.
Just knowledge, I think, which is...
Banshees are
knowledge?
creepy.
Yeah.
They're not very friendly
where's
creatures.
Oh. That's a banshee.
Insight?
Can you flip your sheet? Arcana?
Arcana.
Oh,
I should have
Arcana.
brought the sleeping bag again.
Then that's 16.
Okay, you know banshees are undead. They can actually talk. They're cognitive undead. It's just they're spirits that have memories and sometimes can find out things from other places and times.
And what kind of gifts?
Well,
Virgin blood.
oh, you mean from the skill, or are you talking to the
Again,
priestess?
he always goes to the dark.
No,
place.
I'm saying.
Like he-
Are you
How
speaking
about-
to the priestess
Yes.
or to the GM?
Well, yes, I would speak to the GM.
Which one? GM.
GM.
Okay,
I like-
GM.
How about I don't banish your
Basically,
undead ass?
you have to find out.
Okay.
You know, knowledge-wise, it's a banshee, whatever it would like. But if you'd like to ask the priestess
I will
this,
ask the priestess.
the priestess says, actually, if you would be willing to search for this banshee, I have a gift that I was wanting to exchange for her for this knowledge.
It's this little packet of herbs.
Is that what they're calling it now?
And she reaches back into her hair and pulls out a beautiful silver jeweled comb from her hair.
Oh.
And she says, it's belonged to the women of my family for many, many generations.
And that's for an
That's
elf.
a
That's a
long
ass
time.
If you could return with knowledge of Bowgentle's spell book that the Harpers have been seeking, I can gladly reward you with any healing you need while in town, as well as some healing potions that I've been making.
And
Oh, healing
will this
potions.
book, does this book have anything about Cragmaw Castle?
I'm unaware of that.
I'm going to carouse
I
at the bar.
believe,
Don't worry about it.
I believe that the spell book would be many, many generations earlier than the Cragmaw Castle,
Don't worry about it.
as this is an ancient mage,
Dwarf,
Say obsession.
a legendary mage.
dwarf plus bar.
And I only get to ask one question.
We're good.
You only get to ask one question.
Cragmaw Castle, her
Don't
book.
worry about it.
Dude.
Sultan thinks if you ask around town, people may know about this place.
We've got the castle
Stories
wrapped
have
up.
been, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to carouse at the bar.
Okay.
Cragmar Castle action.
A cleric
Okay.
carouses.
You guys walk
He's a
in.
dwarf, too.
That's right.
Random
You
dwarf.
guys neander into the bar, pretty much.
Let's-
That's right.
Wait,
We're here.
wait. Let me bless this holy water.
And the bartender goes, "You hear that? Ha! We got dwarven holy water on the bar." And he sets up like 5
This
more
is for
rounds
you.
for you guys. And
I
as
make
soon
the
as you
sign-
come into this
I make the
inn,
sign of the wheel.
you get a really good feel of this place. It's a nice,
We
homey.
like this place.
There's you know a couple different
It's the
people in
Prancing
the bar.
Pony.
There's the innkeeper's cute little plucky wife. You know the innkeeper's
I will
son's
buy a
working there.
round for everybody.
No, that's a wretched high.
May the blessings of the wanderer be upon you, and upon you.
And upon you.
Looks like.
You're
And
good
upon me.
browser.
And upon you. And upon me.
One for
So
you,
I'll
one for
subtract a couple gold pieces for that.
Okay,
Round
And
for
one for
everybody.
round for everybody. If we're talking ale, I'll say 10 silver.
Okay.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I'm
10
done.
silver, taps everybody.
And is now blessed.
Sweet,
Okay.
blessed ale.
And
Whoa.
there's this old guy who he's a
Huzzah!
prospector
Raise
looking guy.
your glass.
He lifts his hand up, and as soon as he does, see like dust in his clothes fall down. He's like, "May all our times be great. May we have nothing but the best of luck in our pans full of gold. Nothing but the sweetest wives." And he looks at the innkeeper's wife and gives her a wink. "Nothing but the strongest sons." And he looks at the innkeeper's son. And
The most supple sons.
And he kind of gestures towards the ladies in the group. "And may we have nothing but beautiful maidens walk into our lives."
Yay!
And he takes a big long draw, slams his mug down, and may someone spit on the red brand's grave.
Woo!
And you get a
Yeah.
couple mumbles and psh, shh, don't talk about it. And quite a few people cheer that one.
Whoa.
I'm gonna hang with him because I also
Like it
despise
tomorrow.
the red bands. Thugs, ne'er-do-wells. They deserve a lesson pounded into their thick skulls.
Look at tomorrow.
I walk towards them.
I know the red brands.
You know the red brands.
We know the red brand.
He
bunch of
looks
thugs.
at you and he says, "Well, since you filled my cup with ale, you can fill the seat next to me." As the
Oh.
seat.
Why? Who are these red brands you
Well,
speak
shut.
of?
They're thugs, bullies, ne'er-do-wells,
That's
taking
your
their
local.
piece out of the Neverwinter crime.
Well, I kind of left before all the hubbub.
I'm just gonna, during conversation, just casually drop Ragmar. I'm giving myself an advantage for the conversation.
Okay.
For the
Yeah,
Hey, you bought him
Ale?
a drink.
Yeah, you
lose
bought him
that.
a drink?
Okay, 16.
Kragmar. Not in my part of the area that I've been doing. Issue I've been having is orcs.
Orcs.
Filthy
Orcs
freaking
again.
orcs.
Side quest.
On the east end of the Tribord Trail, I've been looking to see if I can get the town master to help get some folks out there to get the orcs out of there. Because at least 2 other people I know that have been prospecting out in those hills have been chased off by some orcs.
We got 2 side quests.
I'm gonna
Say
walk.
we go
So
after
eventually,
those people.
what
I
we
say-
do is we do all the side quests, and the dead space in between is gonna be Ragmar Castle.
I know. I don't know.
I
mean,
think you're right. It's
I want
like-
to hear more about these nasty red brands. Sounds like we gotta.
They're a bunch of thugs and bullies, but
Yeah,
they're
we
up
got
in
two.
Neverwinter, right? We're-
Neverwinter.
Yeah.
I would've
home. Oh, Neverwinter. How I miss you.
Oh no, they're in Phandalin, right? Phandalin, sorry.
Which is
Yeah,
where we
they're
are.
fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, that's
Yeah, those sound like some people we gotta
But I've
take
encountered
down.
them before. The best,
And,
only good red band is a dead red
I'm
band.
gonna.
and pretty much as soon as you say that, the innkeeper's wife, she comes down and drops a plate full of bread and cheeses and some fruits.
You've had dealings with them.
And
Did they come to take a piece of your inn here?
and she says, we don't talk about that here, but their kind aren't really allowed here, but we have to be careful.
Well, how do you know who's their kind?
the unsavory types.
The mark that are in brand.
Well, they usually tie a sash to designate who they are when they're walking around.
Like the
Usually-
cowboys in the Tombstone
Yes.
movie?
Yes.
We're
But usually you can recognize them by their swagger.
we're those. You wouldn't know
Oh,
where they're
but
holed
you-
up, would you?
Well,
Sounds like somebody needs to be
most
taken down a
folks
peg
know
or
that
two.
they pretty much will hang out at the old.
They're just thugs and bullies.
The old. Where?
Sleeping Giant.
They hang out at the Sleeping Giant Tap House, but they reside out at the old manor house up on the hill.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
is it
hoping to
empty?
take that manor house for my own. Perhaps
Well,
we
you
should
know,
kill
that
them.
means we
Wait,
need
did
to
we
clean
clean
house.
Yes.
Perhaps I'm like a
Yeah,
rodent
we gotta take these
extermination.
bastards down.
But you just be careful there, dearie, because tell Dendar, a local woodcarver, about a 10-day ago he stood up to some of the red brands. When the poor man came to his shop, they came to his shop and were leering after his wife.
Oh no, he did.
The ruffians murdered the man.
Oh,
Few townsfolk saw it happen, but
what happened to the wife?
the Red Brands grabbed his body, and now his wife and daughter and son are missing too.
Well, I think we'll be paying them a visit soon.
I'm gonna go visit my aunt.
Your legs can wait a bit.
Am I at the bar yet? Or am I still walking?
You're still walking because you were praying for quite a while.
I did it.
It was a massive prayer.
It was some good praying.
I was all praying up in that. Like I said, I prayed the pray out of that.
I'm gonna go visit my aunt.
They're all like, no one can pray that well.
So you're
and
gonna go
then I
take
did.
off to visit your aunt?
Yep.
Okay, so everyone's at the
But
bar.
I'm being, pretty direct and not heading anywhere near the sleeping giant.
Maybe these red brands know where the castle is.
Well, I think we should kill them anyway because they sound unsavory.
Yes, we should kill them. Kill them all.
Or at least, beat them about
Specifically
the
their
head.
leader. If you take down their leader, usually the rest will.
And,
disperse.
All I know is that they're preying on the
She
good
said, "I know
people of this town.
As
And
the
we can't
miner,
have
by the
that.
way,
No.
Thrain, the miner is
Yes.
going to offer to get you your next round of drinks.
Ah,
So he gestures to the barmaid, and the barmaid comes over, and she's like, Cragmaw Castle you speak of? Well, Durin Edermeth, the orchard keeper, is a former adventurer. Maybe
what's his name again?
Durin Edermeth. Maybe they know something about the castle about.
Thank you. Be visiting them after we pay a visit to the Red Brands.
And she kind of winks at you and says, and if you get any good gossip, just let me know.
I will at that, dearie.
Okay, so pretty much about that time, Sultan's walking into the bar, and you're sneaking. Are you sneaking out, or are you walking out?
It's like I'm gonna tell Galen. I'm going to my aunt's. I'm gonna go see my aunt. Say hello. I'll be back.
Very well.
Okay.
I have some information of Cragmaw Castle and of another threat. Well, not a threat.
What else?
Well, it seems if we are to find information, and not all about Cragmaw, but there is a banshee nearby that I would like to visit. It'll be simple. I must present her a gift. I have it.
I've got 10 gold for her.
Very well.
Okay.
That will be one more thing. We can assist you with that. Fine elf.
You wouldn't
we
mind
have a
paying
lot
the
of
difference to
destiny
some thugs,
Yes.
too.
confront.
Well, it'll all add to
Does
my
anybody want to
destiny.
go to my aunt's with me?
I will. I heard she had honey. I should
Honey
try
biscuits.
it. I wrote it in my book.
Okay. So the
Well, I
elf
think we're
and the
making a
halfling are
plan for
going
the
off
red
to
brands.
the elderly farm.
Is it red brand or red band?
Red
Well,
brand.
I'll have you guys know that my aunt's house or her farmhouse is not that far from the sleeping giant.
Ooh, then maybe we should head to her house.
There's a lot
And
more
then-
wooded area near there.
Okay,
between
so
my
we
house,
have-
her house and the sleeping giant.
We have Red Brand, Gardener, and Banshee. So where are those people? 'Cause
So
I
we
wanna
should
know
be able
which
to
is
split
closest.
The
Red
Red
Brand-
Brand are a bunch of thugs that pretty much come
No, but
and
like,
go.
where
right
are they? Because the
Uh,
Red
Sleeping
Brand's
Giant
here.
is here.
The
This
tavern
is it.
owner's wife said they drink here.
Where's the orchard
The orchard's way over here.
and the Banshee?
No, that's
Yeah.
that's this is my aunt's house. and her
okay,
farm.
and the Banshee
the orchard's
is
over there.
Well, the Banshee's out of town.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so,
So-
I just wanted to know which is close.
Yeah.
So if we go here, we'll actually have some good places for vantage to
I'm gonna
not
go
far
to
from here and for here. So who
Okay.
wants to come with me to my aunt's house?
I'm going.
Well, I do need to raise blood before I can inflict him on your aunt, I think. But
Oh no, you can leave him with Vita and Noxie and Chi-Chi,
oh, that's an excellent plan.
and they can set up your room
Oh, yes.
That's true.
Yes, I'm sure it was
and stable the
adequate,
horses and
And
take care of all that stuff.
but- Oh, they're very good at
speaking
those
of
things.
getting rooms,
Get a room.
it's going to be nice, modest 5 silver pieces. But by the way, my dear Lady Corlin, your demeanor and people are flocking to take care of you.
Oh, that's delightful.
The tavern owner's wife, she's making sure to give you the best room, and she's going to go tidy it up for you right now.
Oh, what a charming lady.
You notice that they're going out of their way to take care of you.
Well,
Your presence is coming through.
these people understand the value of servitude, clearly.
They know their place.
I already have one.
You are hiding it well.
I haven't used it.
I know. I haven't used mine either.
I need to. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, delightful. Well, then I shall leave
Well, use it against
Vita and Noxie and Chi-Chi here with Splug, and they shall bathe him and dress him in this new attire, and then he will be fit for company. I suppose I can forego the leash for now, but I hope that Splug understands the trust I'm placing
He's
in
in
him.
a town full of humans.
He seems very
either that or we
complacent right
trust.
now.
As in trust up.
Trust me, right now he's been trying to hide under Chi-Chi's skirt
Oh, well,
to take cover.
they're voluminous. There are many ruffles on Chi-Chi's
And
skirt.
she has many petticoats.
But then I shall go with Tilda to meet her delightful aunt.
And then I will go
Okay.
as well.
Uh,
Because
Sildar-
gets us closer to the red brands, apparently.
Sildar is getting himself a room, and he's pretty much going to go rest and try to recuperate a little.
We'll check up on him later.
But he does ask that tonight, evening meal, if you can come find him.
Oh, sure. We'll
What I
just
miss?
visit my aunt.
He'll have much
We're
business.
going to Aunt's house.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so you guys are going to head off to the Alderley Farm.
And that,
On the way, I do
Solid
want to
Day-
stop at that place that
Solid-
had weapons again.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
meet you guys
The
there.
lion's
No,
shield.
no, it's right on the way.
And I'm gonna burn 10 gold pieces and get one of those malls.
Oh, okay. Do you need the stats for it?
It's 1d10 heavy and 2-handed. Write that down.
For the mall, it's 2d6. Bludgeoning.
So do I know anything about this mage? History?
What mage?
The one that did
The book.
Bojangles.
He's just a very ancient, legendary mage. Did great things. Rose a tower into the sky. You know, the thing of legends.
Mages and
The
their
thing of
powers.
legends.
Let's go
Threw a
visit my
fireball
aunt.
so big it scorched an ocean. You
Can
know.
I
Okay, who cares
Whoa.
about the mage? Let's go visit my aunt.
Okay, so after you
It's been so
impatiently
long.
wait for Thrain to get back in the wagon, so you guys are taking the wagon, or are you walking?
Let's just
I'd walk.
I think
Okay.
that the wagon is in safe hands with Noxie, Vita, and Chi-Chi.
Okay.
And the
So you
stable-
guys are heading
stable.
over to the Alderley Farm. Okay.
Auntie!
So pretty much as soon as you get there and she screams out Auntie, all of a sudden the shutters burst open. And by the way, shutters, I mean halfling size shutters. As you see this round, happy face look out and go, "Is that my little apple?"
Yes,
Oh,
that's me!
how
And I met some friends!
And all of a sudden you hear pitter patter, pitter patter, door bursts open, and this middle-aged halfling comes running out there in her little cute little quaint outfit, her bosom bouncing as she's running to see her little niece, and the two halflings do the whole little hug,
No, they grab hands, jump around in a circle.
little pudgy. Yeah, she holds you out and goes, "You are much too skinny. You need to go inside." And what happened to your hair? What did you do to your hair?
You don't like the color?
I don't like the color. It's not normal.
I'm sorry.
You should not be coloring your hair. You're not a trollop from Neverwinter.
That we can prove.
You need to get some food in you right now. Get into the kitchen.
Do you have the honey biscuits?
I just baked up a fresh batch.
Woohoo! These
heard-
are my friends.
I've heard about these.
This
honey
is Lady
biscuits.
Coraline.
How do you do, madam?
And she does a polite curtsy.
This
I
is
nod
Thrain.
my head.
Skull Crusher.
An honor to meet you, my lady.
And she curtsies to you.
This
Good wife.
is Galen the Gallant.
She curtsies.
Thank
An
you for your
sociopath we picked up.
hospitality.
And this is Salty.
He's a
Salted.
pirate.
And I've heard of your honey biscuits.
Uh-huh.
Apparently must try
you're
them.
gonna love the honey biscuits, and you haven't eaten enough either. You look so skinny.
He's very skinny.
We just can't seem to fatten him
Maybe
up.
if you put a little food in his mouth, he'll actually stop talking once in a while.
And she literally, as she runs up to you, grabs your outfit and starts pulling you inside. And just as she's pulling you in, she says, "Mind the door," as you just barely duck past the door frame. Now, the ceilings inside are a comfortable, like, 6.5 foot, but the doorways are all at the 4.5 foot mark.
It's that scene, Hobbit, Gandalf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As, you know, she invites you all in, sit, sit, sit. You look hungry and thirsty, and she basically starts fussing around the kitchen,
We
putting
can't
food
stay
on.
for dinner, but I wanted everybody to meet you, and I just had to say to you almost practically as soon as I got into town.
Aw, we're so proud of my little apple.
And we rescued a human, And we killed some goblins. We actually saved one.
Killed some
We
goblins.
actually saved a bunch of
my.
Yeah, but we rescued a human and we rescued some stuff.
Your niece, madam, is a charming
She's
and
a
talented young lady. She has been invaluable in our efforts to bring justice and order to these lands.
She's always been such a sweet little dear. I mean, our little Apple here, she always takes really good care of me
Speaking
and
of,
the
I
kids.
have something for you.
You know you don't need to do this.
I want to do this.
And she goes over to her cookie jar and just puts it in the cookie jar.
You guys didn't see it, but it was 10 gold that I gave.
Aww.
And all of a sudden, you hear some cheering outside of your cousins.
Oh, is Carp there?
Yes.
Did Twyla come by? The bard?
No, she hasn't been by this season. We're hoping she'll be by, for the Midsummer Festival.
Yeah, I hear she's got some new songs.
She has a cousin named after a fish.
Twyla is not a...
Carp.
No, well, yeah.
And all of a sudden, you hear someone, stomp outside the front door, and the door starts opening, and you see this little halfling teenager. And all of a sudden, as soon as he's about to step inside, clean those muddy boots, Carp. And you hear him, yes, Mom.
Hi, Carp!
You're here! And he comes up, and he pounces on top. Have you... Did you find anything?
As a matter of fact, I did.
It's like
And
being
slip
with a
him
bunch
silver.
of puppies.
Oh, Silver. And you hear him go, I'll be
Yeah.
right back. And he goes pattering upstairs to the loft area where his room is. You hear him patter up the
And
stairs.
yes, and we rescued a human, and we went to their cabin with caves and a bugbear.
Oh, a bugbear? But
Yeah.
they're like 20 foot tall.
I know, and we killed him.
You killed him?
Yeah,
Yes,
Apparently
I
one was
almost
dead.
did it single-handedly.
Oh my God.
My friend, so.
You guys are so lucky she was there to protect you. So lucky. I mean, I heard bugbears can squish a human with one
She is
toe.
small but fierce.
Did you tell him about the flood?
No, there was no flood.
There
I
was
had a bath.
Oh, is
There
that
was
why your
enough
hair
flood.
looks funny?
No, I just thought I like the color, but apparently Aunt doesn't like the color.
Well, you know, Auntie, she.
My
And-
hair is normally red, guys, but
And,
it's a nice brown now.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought there's something off about you.
So I thought you weren't coming back to town. As your aunt goes walking out to go get some stuff from the barn area, he kind of. I thought you weren't coming back to town. Why you?
Because of
Well,
the
there was
bookie.
an opportunity to come back to town, and so I took it. And my friends and I are going to help take out some garbage.
I already took out the garbage.
Oh,
No,
no,
other
other
garbage.
garbage.
How much garbage do you have?
Oh, are you crazy? You remember what happened last time?
Yes.
Wow.
And
Last
What
time.
happened
he
last
kind of
time?
eyeballs you guys, and he buttons his lip real quick.
Last time?
Jigs.
Don't worry about it.
I gotta go do my chores, but I'll be back.
Okay,
And he gives you a quick hug and starts running off.
Bye, Bart.
What last
What
time?
happened last time?
Let's just say those.
Is this your animosity towards the...
Let's just say I
Redlands?
know a little bit more about those bastards than I was telling.
They're
Do
bad.
we
Let's
need
just
to...
put it this way: they tried to kill me.
Oh no.
They're not nice people.
Well, I
They try to
already
kill everyone, though.
Yeah.
was determined to kill them
Apparently.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're clearly
They took
terrible.
everything from me.
Can
Well,
we...
don't worry, little one.
Wait, no.
We're going to help you take out
It's
the
more-
trash.
It's
Okay.
more like, don't worry, little one.
Yeah, especially their leader.
Well, we'll just
I
kill
hear
him in the
he's
face.
a guy named
prolifically.
Graystaff. Glassstaff.
Glassstaff?
Yeah,
Well, then
something
his
like that. Graystaff.
staff will
Glassstaff.
shatter.
Although you might be
That's
interested, he's rumored to have a magic staff. It's like, but from what I mean, I don't know for sure. It's
You,
Glassstaff, Graystaff,
Do you know the staff's
whatever.
name?
The crimes they have committed
No.
against our young little
Can I
friend
roll-
here,
It's
as
not
well as
even-
the
That
poor,
doesn't last
what about the
people.
poor
Could I roll
woodsman?
history for anyone
Yes.
else
Unacceptable.
in this area?
We must take them down.
They must
yes, we
die.
must. Well, must make
Nope.
them pay.
Nothing particular stands out.
Arcana?
No. And a little bit later, after you're explaining to the group about your history with him, your
No,
cousin...
they took everything from me and they left me for dead.
Oh my gosh.
Dun, dun,
It's
dun.
it's a miracle that I'm even here. Thank Tamora.
Indeed. Well, I will thank her whenever I meet her.
Ba-dum-bum.
and all of a sudden, a little bit later, before your aunt, she's coming and going with different stuff. She's bringing fresh, smoked ham.
bread,
She's gonna carve
fresh
up for you guys.
bread.
And she's like, wait, just a minute. I left the smokehouse door open, and she goes back out, and just then you see a little peek in
ham.
the window.
I do like some
Husband's
ham.
looking in the kitchen window to see as soon as she steps out. And he comes pitter-pattering back in, and you hear stomp, stomp, stomp when he's cleaning his feet off. And he comes back in, and you see him like kick some mud as soon as just before he steps on. He's like,
She'll knock you sideways.
Tilda. He pulls out a piece of, it looks like old scrap paper that he was found somewhere, and I just wanted to let you know. You know how I always want to be an adventurer, and you're my hero and stuff, right?
She's everybody's
Well,
hero, son.
I didn't listen to you, and I was playing in the woods near Tresndar Manor.
What?
And
Told you never
and
to go near there.
I found something in the thickets out there.
What'd you find?
I spotted a spot where some of the big ugly bandits came popping out of a secret tunnel.
Those red bastards?
tunnel?
Yeah,
There's a secret tunnel, huh?
Into the
and
manor?
they didn't see me, but it was pretty close. But you taught me how to hide really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, apparently they've got a tunnel that they've been getting in and out, so nobody sees them on the road.
Okay, over by the manor. Where by the manor?
That's
And he
useful.
basically gives you this piece of paper, which basically shows you where the secret tunnel is.
Okay, where is it on the map?
Is it a tunnel
In
to
the
manor? Or?
No, it's a tunnel into the manor from the thickets.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay, so
the
over
tunnel
there.
goes over here and goes into the tunnel in and out.
I
So
told
no,
you to be careful when you're in that part of the woods.
I know, but I was chasing dragons. Well, there were dragonflies, but I was pretending they were dragons. And look, and he pulls out this wooden sword that he's carved. He says, "This
Oh.
is my short sword of destiny."
I like you, young man.
I like you too. You're pretty and so tall. Your bow is like twice my size.
Perhaps
Like,
you've
thank you.
discovered
Okay,
a
you
young
gotta promise me, Harp. You gotta promise me. Don't go there anymore.
Because I find this amusing, I rolled a 22, so I'm going to use Mage Hand to have his sword move around while he's holding on.
Give me my sword.
No, like
It's
in
magic.
his
Oh.
hand.
You are a wizard.
He is.
He's a very good
He's
wizard.
amazing. He's amazing.
And that was 22, so it moved.
He's just like in awe of you guys because he's like an adventure group. And he's
He
like,
believes we can take down the red brand.
Lady Corlin, are you a
believes we can fly.
princess?
Oh, you delightful young lad. No, I cannot aspire to such heights. I am merely a...
Heights.
She's like 2
You're
revolts
as
away,
close to a
though.
princess as he'll ever get.
She's like 2 coops away from being a princess.
If you knight me,
Cool.
you'll always be my princess.
Oh, Cobb, I can't knight you, but I can make you a vassal of my household. An honored member.
No. He has to stay and help the auntie.
Well, you must stay here as a good young man and bring honor and justice to your family. But I have some small token of my esteem that you must wear and think of me and how you are in my service by doing service for your auntie.
We are
Your
creating.
mother.
Excellent.
Yes.
We are
My
creating.
auntie, his mom.
Yes.
Mother.
Yes.
We are
that.
creating the first Hobbit knight.
And I will bestow upon him a small brooch
Captain Paladin.
that belonged to someone in my family that's pretty and,
It's actually an RFID chip for pets.
I'll be able to track you forever.
And as soon as you put the brooch on him, he's like, I shall only take it off to keep it safe.
Carp, you must do what your cousin Tilda tells you, for she is a very wise, young adventuress and understands the ways of hiding and protecting herself. Plus, she is quite good with that large dagger that she carries.
Very stabby.
She's really good with that
Stabby,
dagger.
Stabby, stabby, cut.
That dagger's gotten her
Stabby,
lots
stabby,
of
cut,
jobs
cut.
before.
It's a short sword. It's a brandish a sword.
So it's a full sword. It's a long sword for you. Short sword for everyone else.
And then
Letter opener
then
for
you
some.
hear your aunt coming back, and he goes, "Oh, I gotta go get my chores all done," and he goes running off, leaving you the little map.
All right, my friends. I think we have a bit more information at our disposal.
But
now.
I must have one of these honey biscuits first. I wrote about it.
So you're fingering through your book.
Yeah, I wrote about
Any
it.
particular chapters in your book you're flipping through when you're sitting there?
Well, I remember I wrote about
He
when
wants
she was
to
talking
taste
to
the
me
honey
honey
biscuits that I raved about.
Aww.
And I'll flip through.
As your aunt comes in and she goes, "My, your elven friend here has quite an appetite for my biscuits."
Oh, I told them all about them. They were so wonderful.
Oh God! You know what? I actually have some extra honey biscuits. I made some for Rydoth. You know the druid. You know him. He apparently something's wrong that so he hasn't been by. So he hasn't been by in a while, but you know him. He's always off exploring every inch of the forests around here, and he's the kind of guy that knows, any little secret thing you want to find. He knows the best places to hunt deer and rabbit.
Maybe he knows where a castle is.
Or a banshee.
Or the tunnel.
We know where
Castle?
castle.
What kind of castle?
Oh, he's
Cragmaw
looking for
Castle.
some Cragmaw Castle. He's obsessed with it.
Are you messing with those goblins? You know not to mess with the goblins.
No, only when we rescued the Selden.
I am actually
We
the
had
one looking
to.
for Cragmaw.
Well, as am I.
Well, we must go to Cragmaw Castle because that's where Gunman is.
We were trying to rescue my
Not
boss.
only that, it's Saladin's, or is that the human's name? What's his
Sildar.
And
Sildar.
I have
Okay, with you-
personal reasons. Don't fear, your nephew,
Niece.
niece is doing quite fine.
Yeah, we have to rescue my boss.
Well, if you're looking for things around here, I mean, I don't know where any Cragmar Castle is or anything, but if you visit Rydoth, I'm sure he's more than willing to help.
I mean, where does he lives over by the...
He's basically, he knows every inch of the land. Currently, he's out scouting out some ruins in some place that used to be called Thunder Tree. It's like
Thunder Tree?
It's just to the west of Neverwinter Wood.
I know. Thunder Tree? We must find this
Thunder
man.
Tree, yeah. Are you going to be looking for him?
Yes. Yes, we will.
Apparently, we will be going that way after we take care of some nasty business locally.
Agreed.
Okay.
Oh yes, that
I
kind of
believe
business
we have
is
many
very
things
important.
to do locally.
Do you know where Thunder Tree is?
Apparently, she does.
I have the map, and it is where
It's
I'm
right near
from.
Lightning
It's
Bush.
not on the map.
It's
Oh,
right near
well,
Lightning
It's on
Bush.
this map.
It is?
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's
right
on
there.
this map too.
It's a map that her mom and dad
See?
Ah.
Right
See,
here.
there,
Thunder
right
Tree.
there.
Thunder Tree.
And she points it out where it is to you so you can find it.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
And that's where you're from,
Back
Galen.
Yes, it is a tragic tale
And-
that I will regale another time. But we must
Regalen.
and she'll give you an extra little cloth tied up full of biscuits to give some to the druid when you see him.
You better put it in some wax cloth, because, wax.
Oh, wax
it's-
paper.
Oh, bother. And she wraps
It
it
might
up
be
and
a
then puts it back
while.
in there. It's like, but I put it just like that so you guys could eat a few on the way.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you,
Aw,
Auntie.
thank you.
Mwah.
And she gives you a big kiss and says, well, you guys be careful because, there's all those young brutes
Hooligans.
walking around causing trouble. Don't get on the wrong
Not the
side of
Brute
them.
Squad.
the Brute Squad.
I am the Brute
Yes, I am the Brute Squad.
And
Okay.
and
And
your
she
niece was right. They are quite delicious.
and she packs a couple extra ones for you. And just as you're leaving, she gives you a little hug, and she hands you this little bag with 5 or 6 extra ones.
Yeah. Non-people.
Told you you'd like them.
And she pretty much lets you go, guys, go on your way.
Because we have to have.
No!
We have to have dinner with,
A little tunnel action might be the way to go, right?
And
They don't know
pretty
we know.
much,
But first we have to have
dinner with the
what?
human.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps we should have dinner first.
And then
Sildar.
get them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sildar, your fellow human.
I know. I can never remember his name.
Your
Sildar.
fellow people.
Yeah.
Sildar.
Stonecutter.
Exactly.
And that's
I'm
where
Destiny. No one ever said I was good with names.
So where are you guys going to be heading now?
You could
Well,
have
let's see.
put
How
out your
late in the day
title.
is it?
It is in the afternoon now.
Do you guys want to scope out the sleeping giant?
Well, should we talk?
Maybe we should scope out this. Let's go.
Or should we go visit the orchard?
I think we should go
Orchard.
to the sleeping giant,
Orchard.
rouse up some trouble. Then after we've gone to
Go to get
have-
a drink.
And
yeah,
I
have
suggest
dinner with Sildar, then go to the orchard in the evening, and then the next morning we go get to the manor.
Sounds
Wouldn't
like a
it-
plan.
I sounds like a delightful
Okay.
Wait,
plan.
wouldn't it be wiser to attack while they're sleeping, not while they're awake?
Okay.
Well, but still, the order of events, as Galen
Sounds
has,
reasonable.
presented it, seems very intelligent.
And then
Okay.
once we've cleaned the town, we must find the hermit?
Thunder
What?
tree?
The
Thunder
druid.
tree?
The druid.
Yes.
Okay, but for now, it's a good place to end it here.
Yay.
Start just happening.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.